everybody, I hope you all are doing great. Thank you for joining me in today's video, which is going to be about my basic travel kit. I had this video idea when I went to Germany to visit my family and friends and just came back a few days ago. I really had a lovely time there, and the reason why I visited my home country was to say goodbye because I'm moving to South America, Uruguay, in a few weeks, so I wanted to see all my special people and the Black Forest before I leave. So these are my basics, my current sketchbook, scissors, a date stamp, an ink pad and a clip. My sketchbook is nothing special, it's from Castell, an Italian brand. What I also often take with me are my color pencils. These are the Polychromos from Farber Castell, which are also my favorites. I love their smoothness and how beautiful the colors are. But unfortunately, I don't have all the colors because they're expensive, like most art supplies. I found, however, the colors I needed for the flowers. When I started sketching the flower, I noticed that I haven't drawn that many flowers in my life and that I'm having some difficulties. But I told myself I have to do shitty art in order to get better and embrace that these flowers might not be the most beautiful drawings in my life. Also, the fact that I was drawing from real life and not from a photo made it more difficult and showed me that the theory I heard recently is true. When you really want to become better at drawing and painting, you should use as much real-life references as possible. From now on, I will definitely work more with real-life references than photos because I saw the differences. At the beginning stage, I was stiff and was afraid to make it wrong, but I became loose during the process, also because my mindset changed during the drawing. I told myself that this is just a practice in my sketchbook, but I don't have to show anyone. Well, that's now kind of ironic because I'm showing now the whole world my drawing, but it's okay. Another art supply I take with me are my portable watercolors and brushes. The watercolors aren't of high quality. I bought them at Flying Tiger. However, they're pretty good and especially useful for traveling. And my brushes are from Pentel. And the great thing is you can fill them with water, which means they're perfect for traveling. What kind of bugs me is that I can only draw with pencils in the sketchbook. It's okay from the quality, but it's not adapted for any other medium. Even ink is almost too much for this paper. But I tried my best and learned that my next sketchbook should be multimedia adapted, since I love to try and practice with different mediums. You have probably wondered at the beginning of this video why a date stamp is one of my basics. Well, Jean-Paul Gaultier, the famous fashion designer, used always a date stamp instead of writing the date. So I do the same. I really love this idea, so I copied it because it has something nostalgic about it. Now, these are my essentials when I'm traveling. Fineliners with different brush type sizes, pencils in different lead strength, a rubber, and this little pencil extender. I learned recently how to sharp pencil the quote-unquote right way. For that, I also took my cutter with me. This pencil had a little accident during the trip to Germany, so I had to resharpen it. Last but not least, my Lamy pen with black ink. I love how smooth it writes and use it for a while now for drawings and sketches. Ink gives me a certain energy and vibe. I can't really express what I mean. I just love ink. Maybe this love comes from the time when I studied fashion design and discovered you can draw with ink. Yeah, I know. I'm a late bloomer, okay? Whatever, I think these two, pencil and ink, are my favorite mediums of all time.